35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Room to run right away. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and man, you can see why.
19 Tigers.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That's one's good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Ward. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Man in motion is Smith. Throwing is Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Andres Florigalis for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Andy Florigalis set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pick up first down.
1st and 10.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Is going to wind up incomplete. That is the one-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, like, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he pitches it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steelers first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Take it on in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown Steelers. That's his first touchdown this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, go!
On play action, it's Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
The career's my stake, we were proud. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Second and 10.
Come on. Hit.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Browns 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward going for it all. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Let's go now.
Man in motion is Smith. Throwing on third down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. All right, 19 taxi. Hey, what's up? Right, Tony. Look the hot.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. Stroud throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike, offensively. Everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable?
And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they take it the distance. The running back carry it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play, but we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
Round 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Top 60, top 60. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long.
Let's go. 18, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Throwing, Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
All right. Liz.
Stroud to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
4-yard line.
Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
South. All right.
Now, Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs.
19 Tiger.
On first down, Ward taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Third and long. Here's Ward. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here's the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Design run. They let him keep it. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to bring him down, and that's his first sack of the year.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on third down, and they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This one, returnable. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On first down, it's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Stop. Here we go. 18. 11.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt.
The field goal is good.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Is set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down to the side of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout out you and I vibe, take a peek. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band that are tied. Going to the west side, give me side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Taken down by
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
That's good.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. Once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buggy. Look the flop. Mother.
To throw is Stroud. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
2nd and inches.
All ready.
Here's Stroud. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and inches. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there. They're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118.
Now, Stroud on the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their off.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A long one from Gibbs. That goes for 58.
That's good.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ready?
The RPO. That one is complete. To the pylon. He's in. Daniel Bellinger.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for one. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kicker is good.
38, Browns 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, 118. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
There's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is a great example of why teams continue to spend draft capital on interior defensive linemen. It's an investment that we see play out week in and week out across the NFL. Great example here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Quick hitting slant there. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. Stroud. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right.
On the toss, they'll run. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On second down, Stroud. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This is caught for 2. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. This one caught the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They hand it to Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. Look at the big man go. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
And the Browns first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Marks is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
18 Cardinal.
They put Campbell in motion. Now Ward going to hold on to it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Gibbs will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. That's left side to Tucker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Steelers first down.
We'll try the right side this time. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle man just shy of midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
On 18, 19 Texas.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This looks like a design run. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Nolan. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike. fight to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
52, Browns 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Play action. Ward. That's caught left side by Bellinger. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That was good for 29.
That's good.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And that one just too long to get going. Come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and
it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time.